Hello, in this lecture we are going to learn about Java variables, value assignments, and data types. On the Java first package, Java Basic, right-click, set new, and add class. Let's put a class name. Add public static void main method. Here, checkbox, check it. Required to run Java applications. Click Finish. New Java class is added. Lecture 1 variable, its class name. It is a class with public access modifier, belongs to package Java Basics. Right here, I'll add our lesson scenario. The scenario would be real estate listing file format. Add another comments and lesson objective. An objective would be learn Java variables value assignment and data types. There will be two parts. Comment. Part 1 program input. Copy. Paste, and part 2 program output. In output section, let's try to put a text output to the Eclipse console. We're gonna be using built-in Java system object. Out as output and call method print line, parenthesis and semicolon. Semicolon is used to execute Java block of code. Inside the parenthesis, let's put some kind of text. Now, before running, we need to save it. We can apply file save, or we can run it and save it on the fly. There are three methods how to run it in Eclipse. Here, I can run as Java application, or run menu, run as Java application, or I will be using it a lot, right click, run it Java application. Save and launch pop-up, click OK. Expected output. We can put as many lines of code as we want. Rerun it. Good output, expected output. Now I'll clean it. And in input, I would like to create our first variable. The proper format it would be we declare data type. Here would be variable name, and here would be value assigned. Use an equal sign as assignment operator. Let's do it. Variable name, agent name, assignment operator, It's gonna be text, so double quotes. Execute semicolon and add the data type. It's gonna be text, so I'm going to use him built-in Java string object class. Right now we're good in program input. However, this variable name is not used yet, so let's use it. To add a variable name, apply plus sign and simply paste variable name. Let's rerun it. Let's clear console output first. Let's rerun it. Expected output, our text and variable assigned value. Now, at this point, I might say something. We might reassign variable name. We might reassign variable name value here. And say something different. For example, and we might see the output again. Let's rerun it. Here it is. First, our variable name was Helen Smith. Second time, I reassigned agent name variable to Mike French, and the output was different. I'll comment it. At this point, I might tell you something. If the data type is same, we might declare as many variables as we want on the same line using comma separator. I'll show you. Comma separator. Comma separator. Let's see it. Okay. I'd like to bring it to the next line. Good. Now let's implement all these variables in the output. Title plus I need space plus I'll put it on the next line. Plus agent name plus space plus agency name. Let's see the output. I was using all three variable names. Rerun the file. Very good output. First variable value, second variable value, and third variable value. At this point, I might add something else. In case we are not going to change our variables values, we might use and make them constant. we need to use final keyword. Final keyword. In this case, if I would like to reassign the area value, let's say for this one, agent name, I'll uncomment it. It's gonna be an error. The final local variable agent name cannot be assigned. Let's implement in part 1, let's implement the other Java data types. Byte. Byte data type would be house age or property age. Let's make it 30 years. Character. House grade, gradation on the market, in single quotes, A, semicolon to execute. Short. I would put two variables on the same line. Bedrooms. Number of bedrooms would be 5, let's say, and bathrooms. Let's say it's 4. Integer house size. Let's say 5,000 square feet. Long house price. Let's say for Los Angeles area, 2 million. Now float. Annual tax. Let's say per year 15,000. Double. Future price, estimated future price. Let's make it 3 million. And last data type left, Boolean. Is it valuable investment? Set value to true. Now let's embed and implement all of these variables, value assigned, into a program output. Right now, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to be copy pasting it. Okay, let's do it. House age. Property age. No, property is plus house age plus some text years old. Copy paste. Next one would be house grade. Property graded as copy paste. Don't need this. Execute line. Do not forget to put semicolon to execute your line of code. Next one, bedrooms. Property includes plus text, explanation text, and plus, let's put it on a line, bathrooms. Explanation text. We're doing good so far. Next line is house size. Property size is explanation text, square feet. Next variable, house price, property priced at, let's embed some dollar sign here. And we put a text USD. Next line, annual tax. USD also. Next line, future price. Future price. Now, what's left? Future price is valuable. Is this property by a good Is this property by a good investment? And the answer will be right here. Okay, so let's clear the console and see what we've got so far. Right click, rerun. This is the result we were expecting. 3 variables assignments right here. This is byte. This is character, short, long, etc. Right now we can see that it was float. No, it was float data type and it was double data type. I'll fix it. It's not fix it. It means that there are possible decimal digits after decimal point. Right here, float, this line. I'll put dot 1, 2, 3 as float. Dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as double. Let's rerun it. Rerun our file. Very good. As expected. Let's format it now. I'd like to see clearly where real estate listing starts and where it ends. And also I would like to add something else here. For example, to show you how to operate with strings, I will make another state. Listing property. Property listing code #, and I will use agent name plus agent name, and because the variable is a string, I can apply some modification. I can do it to lower or to upper. I will use it to upper string. And I'd like to add something else to show you how to operate with text. I will add a summary. Listing is listing estimated. As, and here I would like to add in double quotes text. Backslash, comma, another one. Listing is Let's rerun our program at this point. Clear the console, save and run. Very good. That's what I wanted to show you right here. In this line, summary listing is, here I embedded another double quotes inside the text. Backslash and double quote in the beginning, backslash and double quote in the end. So right now I have format, good summary, pretty good. Right now I would like to explain something else. I added a number of comments to help you to understand this first lesson. First of all, two valuable tips. To format code, press Ctrl, Shift, and F. To resize font, use Ctrl, plus and minus signs. Now, Explanation about Java data types. Java data types are divided in two groups. Primitive, like Boolean, byte, character, short, integer, long, float, and double. And non-primitive, like created objects or we create objects, strings, enum, array, class, or interface. Primitive data sizes. Boolean is 1 bit. Its binary values like, it's important to understand, true or false, on or off, yes or no. Byte is 1 byte, approximately from minus 128 to plus 127. Character, it's 2 bytes, single ASCII value. Short, 2 bytes, approximately from minus 32,000 to plus 32,000. Now, I specifically removed and replaced with triple access the exact values because I don't want you to remember it by heart. Why, I will explain it later. I want you to estimate it only visually. Integer, 4 bytes, estimate visually the size. From, 2. Long, 8 bytes. Once again, estimate visually from, 2. And fractional numbers. Numbers with possible decimal points. Float, 4 bytes, number, dot, up to 7 decimals. Double, 8 bytes, number, dot, up to 15 decimals. Now, my personal, subjective, practical advice to you. I place it right here. The memory is cheap these days, so any number, you can apply data type as integer here. Large, huge, big numbers as long. And any financial, like accounting or so on, as double for better precision points. Also, there is another topic. Data type castings. Data type castings is reassignment from one primitive data type to another. There are two types of castings. Widening casting happens automatically, is converting from smaller to larger type size. Like byte, we go up, short, character, integer, long, float, double. And narrowing casting manually, which is opposite or backwards, converting from larger to smaller size type. Backwards, double, float, long, integer, character, short, byte. Right now, I'd like to add in our output something else, a timestamp. For timestamp, I'm going to use Java object types. Local date, list date variable, local date as local date. Right now, I have a red line here, and it says import local date from Java time. I clicked and red line disappeared. Why? Because it's imported here. Java time package local date method. Now local date, I select now. Local date. and local time list time variable name. Once again, I need to import local time. Let's see it. Local time important. Local time now. Local time. Let's apply both of them. Under listing code, or even over it. Listing date. And I will apply list date. Plus space plus listing type. List time. Right here. Let's rerun our code. Clear the console. Rerun. Save and launch. Let's see. Listing date right here. Listing date. But timing, as you can see, is so-so. So I will reformat it. I'm gonna use something else now. And for this, I will embed another object. Let's import it. Import local date time. Local date type time is imported here. Local date time. Now method. Local date time. Apply. Let's try to show it. And see what's gonna happen. Rerun your file to see the output. Okay. Listing date. Once again, date is fine, and as you can see, some gibberish. Clear the output and let's format it now. Datetime formatter. Import datetime formatter. Let's see. Datetime formatter object. From Java time format. Datetime formatter. We apply method of pattern. And here we place our format. Day, month, year, for hour, minute, second. Now let's create another variables, a string data type. I will name it time stamp. Date time. Format. Execution. Format, this one, formatter, form date. It's already selected, okay. So right now, we need to implement this variable name. Let's see the outcome. Right now, we've got exactly what we wanted. Real estate listing start, real estate listing end. Real estate is represented by owner Helen Smith from Los Angeles Crown Estate. I should put here from probably. Now, listing date, exact date, formatted time. We just did it. Listing code, it's agent name Helen Smith to uppercase here. Property is 30 years old, graded as A, includes 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, sizes 5,000 square feet, priced at 2 million USD. Annual tax is 15,000. It was flawed with some decimals USD, which doesn't happen in real life. Property future estimation 3 million with some decimals, just to put it on as an example on display. This was Boolean. Is this property buy a good investment? Question mark. True. And summary. Listing is a great investment in the future. Very good output for the first lesson. Now summary. What did we learn today? I'll put it right here. And I'll comment it for now. We don't use it. File, save. Today we learn about all primitive Java data types, different variable names and value assignments in the first part. And we learn date and time or format to put it on a display. Also, we learn how to create a nice output. So the objective of the lesson is reached. Objective was learn Java variables, value assignment, and data types. As scenario, real estate listing file format. I will save it with useful comments and see you in the next lecture.